Hello everyone and welcome to Scottsdale 151. I'm your host David Lynch, and joining me today is Bennie Guerra, owner of Bennie's Back Alley Barbershop here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Now Bennie's been cutting hair for a better part of a half century, and I want to welcome him to the show. How you doing, Bennie?
Hi, good evening.
I'm glad you're here. Obviously you can tell I'm a gentleman who loves a good shave.
I can see that.
Yeah, I do my own thing. I'm not as skilled as you, but tell me about you and your shop and how you even got started in barbering.
Well, I got started as wanting to be a barber when I was about 12 years old. I was shining shoes in our local barbershop and kind of fell in love with the barbershop atmosphere. Mainly the guys that come in, the camaraderie between the guys, the talk, the sports talk, the news of the day. It was quite interesting. I was usually only there the last hour or two of the day for the cleanup, and then most of the day on Saturday. So, but I got a lot of conversation heard.
So when you say cleanup, were you that 12-year-old that was just sweeping the hair
I
at
was
the end
a
of the day?
12-year-old that's sweeping the hair at the end of the day.
That's always not the most glorious job, but it is a job that's necessary.
That's where you start.
So you were young. You started when you were just fresh. You got that barbershop atmosphere. One thing I knew from going to barbershops as a kid was chair selection was very important, and the veterans and the best guys usually have the front chair. Is that how it works in your barbershop?
No, we do things different in our shop. I've hired people that they all brought something to the shop, and that's something that they brought was something that I needed some expansion on. We have 4 other barbers in there besides myself. One of the guys, one of my veteran barbers, he's been with me for 36 years now.
36 years.
36 years.
That is a lifetime.
It is. It is for most people, not for him. He's still cutting hair with me.
He must be very good then.
Well, he's probably the best shaver I've ever seen. He's been shaving people's faces since he was 7, 8 years old in Palermo, Italy.
Wow.
Yeah, in Sicily.
That's something.
Yes. And I have, his name is Abel. Abel started as a barber on the USS Hornet, aspired to be the captain's barber. He's probably the best hair clipper man that I've ever seen, and I've employed quite a few people in my career. I've had several shops in my career, but he's probably the best. I have a young man by the name of Marvin. Marvin is young. He brings a lot of vitality and youthfulness to the shop, good conversation, and he's a real up-and-coming guy.
Were you like him when you were up-and-coming, young and energetic? And
I wasn't as sparkly as he was, as he is. He's very sparky.
He's a little lightning rod?
Oh, he is. And we have Alex. Alex started as a shoe shine person in our shop. Alex has been there for going on her 4th year now, and she started shining shoes, sweeping floors, and decided to take on what she really loved all her life, and that was to be in the business. She's taken on the role as a student, as a cosmetologist, and a barber.
Okay.
And so she has a great creative mind for style and color.
See, now one thing I've heard about your barbershop is you only work with the best. That's basically one of the secrets that's not a secret, is that you only work with the best, and the people that you hire are actually, quote unquote, better than you. Is that true?
Exactly.
How does that work out?
It works real well. I have my expertise, and they help me with what they bring to the table. So it makes a complete circle.
That's actually great, because I mean, when you only work with the best, when you're already the top-notch guy, that just makes your shop that much stronger.
It is. I mean, that's why we have the chair placement like we have it. We put our young people out in front. Our veterans, it's like pulling the big wagon. You put your veteran horses, your most stable, most reliable, right next to the wagon, so that when that wagon master calls to start pulling that wagon, the veteran guys are the ones that move that wagon, and it's those young guys in the front or young people in the front that get the speed going.
Now, I want to take a venture into your barbershop. We actually have some footage of your barbershop that we were able to attain. Now, I noticed there's a lot of good things about your barbershop, especially the Marilyn Monroe stuff. So let's take a look at this footage that we have of the Back Alley Barbershop. So right away, we noticed the Marilyn Monroe all over the shop.
Yeah. Well, we have a life-size fiberglass statue over in the front window.
And there's pictures galore.
She shines all night.
She does. I mean, she's literally littered all over your entire barbershop.
Right.
We're talking floors, ceilings, and there's that handsome gentleman right there. And there's the straight
there's
razor.
Rex, our gambler. He comes in a couple times a week and gets his shave. Alex designed that style for him. At 16-inch extensions with.
Those are extensions?
Those are extensions.
Woo, he's doing something serious.
He is very serious. Ace of spades on the back, so hopefully it help him confuse his players at the table. And there's Abel, our Hornet guy.
Now, what's great about your shop is there's a lot of vintage stuff in there. We're talking
We have
brushes.
a lot of Barber antiques.
Antiques, yeah, the red and blue striped Barber pole there. So you have a lot of good things.
And there's one of our shoe shiner. That's Payson.
So we have shoe shine, we have haircuts, we have style haircuts, we have straight razor. You have a lot going on over there, sir.
We do. It's never a dull moment in our shop.
And you can imagine with the barbershop talk that always happens. I mean, the barbershop is one of those atmospheres that is always positive and always entertaining.
Oh, we have it happens during the day, a lot of times during the day, because we have 3 TVs in that barbershop, and they're generally on different stations.
There's got to be sports.
There's sports, there's news, all kinds of things going on.
So, I mean, that's one of those environments that, as a man, you just have to have, even as a boy growing up to become a man. It's one of the great things about, being young and youthful. And you guys even have the old school cash machine.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things that people start with. Last Saturday we had a wedding party in there of 12 guys that came in for haircuts and shaves.
That's where you got to go.
2 hours before the wedding.
That's where you got to go, and that's amazing. And when you hear that cash register, cha-ching, we're still in business. That's always a good thing.
That's the best thing.
That's the best thing. So as a future customer, I want to know. I'm going to come in. I'm going to get myself all fancied out. I'm going to ask for the works. What does the works entail?
The works, you're going to get your bottle of water when you walk in. The young lady is going to come up to you and offer you a bottle of water. You're going to get a haircut, a shave, a shampoo, and a facial. And you're going to get that complimentary shine.
So you really get the whole package. There's nothing.
You get top to bottom.
That's amazing, because a lot of places don't offer that. You get, they'll offer 1 or 2, maybe some good customer service, but they don't offer customer service, appreciation, that home feeling, that barbershop male bonding that you need to have as a young man growing up.
Oh yeah, I mean, plus you've got guys in there with conversation from my age right to our 15-year-old shoe shine girls. So you can talk to anybody about anything.
And also, I wanted to mention that you do have apprentices that work there also.
We do. We have Alex, who is our apprentice barber, and she is working towards her license now. And she's, like I said, she's been coloring her hair herself since she was about 10 years old. And now she brings her design and her color techniques to our shop.
I need to talk with her. I used to color my hair, but you see what happened. Like, nothing good came out of my coloring
That's
attempts.
not going to happen in our shop, guys.
And I know that your shop is established in Scottsdale.
Yes.
You guys are doing a great thing. What if we added like a barbecue element, like Sunday barbecue?
Awesome.
Benny's Back Alley Barbecue and Barbershop. It could be a great hit.
Awesome.
Awesome?
Awesome.
I'll have my people call your people.
Okay, call my people.
We'll make it happen. So if you want to check out Benny's Barbershop, there's a couple ways to do that. You can always call. They're at 480-874-3456, or you can even make a great attempt and stop by their shop, which I'm going to do.
Yes.
You can stop by their shop at 1623 North Granite Reef in Scottsdale, Arizona. And Benny, I want to thank you for stopping by today. It's a great meeting you.
Well, thank you for having me here.
And I'm sure that when I come by, you guys are going to treat me right, just like you treat everybody right.
Exactly.
All right, now I want to thank you for joining us here on Scottsdale 151, and we'll see you again next time.